Hey there, wine enthusiasts, and welcome back to the Hawkhaven Vineyard and Winery YouTube channel. If you do enjoy this type of content, like centered around winery and vineyard, behind the scenes, that type of thing, don't forget to hit that subscription button and like this video if you want to see more exciting content like this. Today, we're going to be bringing the vineyard to our homes and doing a DIY home wine tasting. So grab your wine glasses and let's get started. So I've chosen a selection of both red and white wines from our current selection. You could also ask your guests to bring a bottle or two of their own, just so that you have some more variety. And another really fun idea is to do a theme for your tasting. So for example, like all local wines, or maybe just centering it all around a rosé wine. You can even put together cheese boards and choose wines that pair well with certain cheeses. And then I like to also research the winemaker's notes behind each wine and then compare them to my own notes. So next we're going to need to get our supplies for the home tasting. So you'll need at least one wine glass per person. You'll need some paper and writing utensils just in case you want to take notes. And for a blind wine tasting, meaning the wines are tasted without knowing what they are in advance, you can place each bottle in a brown paper bag to hide the label. So now let's go ahead and talk about the 5 S's of a wine tasting. We have see, swirl, sniff, sip, and savor. These are steps to help you really fully appreciate the wine. And if you're wanting a deeper dive on the 5 S's of a wine tasting, check out this video that we made on a wine tasting 101, and it'll go into a little bit more detail about each of these steps. So first we have see. You can pour a small amount of wine into your glass and hold it up to the light. Really notice the color and clarity of the particular wine that you chose. This can give you a hint about the wine's age and grape variety. And then next, we're going to swirl, which is gently just swirling your glass, and this is going to help to release the wine's aromas. Then you would go to the next step, which is sniff. Take a moment to smell the wine. And this is where you can try to identify the different aromas from the wine. This can range from various fruits, spices, and maybe even floral notes. Next step is where you get to sip, which is the best part of the whole tasting. And you just want to take a small sip and let it just roll around in your mouth and try to identify the different flavors that you're getting from that small sip of wine. And then finally, savor is a step where you just get to take a moment to appreciate that flavor and taste left in your mouth. And this is commonly referred to as the wine's finish. If you are preparing food with your wine, I recommend tasting through all your wines first. That way you can just fully appreciate each one on its own without the influence of outside flavors. And then going back through the tasting with the food and just seeing how all the flavors blend together and how those flavors complement one another. It's so important to remember that there is no right or wrong way to do a wine tasting. It's all about what you enjoy and appreciate in your wine. At Hawkhaven Winery, we love hearing what our wine tasting guests have to say about our wines because every palate is different. So have fun exploring with your different wines and experimenting with your palate. That's it for our DIY home tasting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting wine content like this. And until next time, cheers.